Hi everybody. This is just something that I thought of. It wasn't really like a planned video. I just was thinking and I realized that this is something that, I think a lot of other people feel too. Um I'm on this group chat and we were talking one day. Somebody posted a picture and it was like Chris Rock said that the only people that are loved unconditionally are women, dogs, and something else. And men have to provide something, to be loved. And at first I was arguing, with a ferocity. Like I was like, no, I brought out Bible points, this is and that. Like it was ridiculous. I was arguing so strongly because I wasn't thinking in depthly enough. I was thinking on the surface level of, as a black woman or as a woman, we have to do a lot more to get, what we deserve and things like that. I wasn't thinking deeper. And then as I started thinking, in relation to our society today, I kind of realized that it's kind of right, that a lot of times us as women are expected to have less or to give less in order to be loved. In terms of like relationships, in terms of like marriages, a lot of times women are, they expect a woman to just be attractive and be able to cook. And then somebody, that's wife material right there. She's attractive, she can cook wife material. But a man, he has to be loyal, he has to be respectful, he has to have a 6-figure paycheck, he has to have a car, he has to have all these things. And that's not bad, but I just feel like, especially in our generation, a lot of us expect men or boys that we like, or we're looking at to have a certain level of this or a certain level of that, or a certain if you don't have a car, you can't talk to me. If you're not driving Mercedes-Benz G-Class, G-Wagon, XYZ, you can't talk to me. If you're doing Legacy's Benz, move from my front. And I just think that that's a very funny, thought process. And I feel like there are some women that are entitled to think that way. Women that have, worked to a certain level, that have achieved to a certain level, are entitled to think that, if you're not at a certain level, like we have to be on a similar level. But if girls like me who literally don't have a job, like all I do is go to school. That's all I do right now. I'm looking for a job, please. I'm a situation. But like girls like me who really, haven't worked to a certain level, girls like me who don't have that much of my own, who still depend like mostly on my parents, are now coming and say, if you don't have a car, you can't talk to me. That doesn't make sense to me. I feel like you can't have these absurd expectations of these youthful boys to have all these things and do all these things, and you yourself, you don't have like anything, you have nothing to offer. So why are you expecting so much from somebody when you yourself don't have much to offer? I mean, like, you can't expect a finished progress of a man and still be a work in progress by yourself. Like, that's just not fair. It just doesn't quantify to me how somebody will really expect a man to be perfect and expect him to be everything you've ever wanted, but you yourself, like, you're still scrambling to get $15 to go to the club. Like, I saw a video on Twitter and it was like this guy was talking to this girl and he was just filming himself and it was just her voice. You couldn't see the girl, but it was like, she was like, I can't get in the car with you, I can't talk to you, you can't talk to me, I can't get in the Uber ride with you, because he was offering her an Uber ride, and she said no. And he was like, why? And she was like, because you don't have your own car. This part irritated me. She now asked her, Auntie, do you have a car? Auntie said, no, I don't have a car. Auntie, can you even drive? Auntie said no. So this man is offering you a free Uber ride to your house, and you're saying no. And if it was on this level of, I don't want to be safe, I don't want to go with a random man, that was her reasoning, I would have been like, you know what, girl power, go. That makes a lot of sense. But her reasoning was that she didn't want to go with him because he didn't have his own car, because she wanted him to have his own car, because that means he was, rich enough to her. But she doesn't have her own car, she can't even drive. So it's just like, what are you expecting when you yourself, like, I just think that if you're gonna expect so much from a man, when a man expects that much from you, maintain that same energy. Just maintain the same energy. When he's telling you that if you don't have a car, you can't be my girlfriend, maintain that same energy. Like, I just want to know what goes through some girls' minds when they don't have a lot of important qualities of like an adult or whatever, they don't have it, but then they expect a man of the same age as them or a couple years older to have all those things. Like, this is a generation where people are making it younger and younger, yes, but at the end of the day, you have to remember that it's not everybody that makes it younger. That everybody's time is different. You can't expect Travis Scott and be looking, on the road. Like, I just don't. I don't know. This is just a quick little thing I just thought of, and I just wanted to talk about it. But yeah, a lot of us females expect ridiculous things from men that we ourselves have not even seen. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. But you want this man to have it unless you can't talk to you. Are you actually rude? Like, are you actually rude? But I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is. I just wanted to, impact a few words upon you people. Just quick thoughts, quick things, quick thinking. So, thank you so much for watching. It's just a quick little rant that I feel like I had to get across. These look extra white today. I think it's the lighting, but I'm liking it. I'm liking the way it's looking. Oh, moment to appreciate the eyebrow. It's looking nice today. Also, that's what I have to say. Okay. So please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Subscription is free. You don't have to pay money. All you have to do is press button just down there. Just click, and that's all. You don't even have to stress yourself. You can walk away happy. You can even do just 2 clicks. No money is even being used or involved. I'm not asking for donation. I'm just asking. But you can donate to me if you like. Email me. I'll tell you where you donate to, and you put the money in the bank account. Alright. Thanks so much for watching.
But even she don't know I did try getting. This chick got me up on the snap matter. She real fine. She said her name was Agatha. She know the FaceTime. She did minimize data. So I did buy airtime for me.